So the big question all of you have right now is, should you go and summon for Zhezhi or her signature weapon, or should you skip her and save for Shang Liao's weapon, or for the 1.3 character, the Shorekeeper? And in today's video, I'm going to break down everything you need to know, my personal opinions, and everything regarding Zhezhi. So let's hop right onto the video. So the main reason I wanted to make this video is because a lot of people have been coming to me and asking me if they should be getting Zhezhi. They know she's a very good character and offers some pretty interesting things, but she's caught right in the middle of some very interesting characters. We just got done with Zhezhi and Shang Li, and we're going to be getting a brand new free Electro DPS in Zhang Liao, so people are wondering if they should maybe skip this character and get his weapon. And let's not even talk about 1.3 with the most likely than not overpowered and must-have unit, that is the Shorekeeper. We need to know more about her kit, but it's pointing in that direction. So they're really wondering if they should get this character. So I'm going to break it down. I'm going to tell you what I think after playing with this character, after testing her out, and overall what I feel that she brings to the table, and if she's the right character for you. So first off, I want to say that she is an incredibly fun character. She is a very easy to use, very laid back and relaxed character. So if you're one of those people that likes relaxed characters, not having to think about animation canceling, swap canceling, and all these extra things, she might be a good character for you. On top of that, she's actually quite strong, and she is a sub DPS buffer per se, but she does quite a lot of damage, if I do say so myself, and she's very easy to build because her stats as well as her weapon have some pretty damn good numbers on them. Now, I want to tell you, this is not for the people that want to summon on characters based on their looks, because that's irrelevant. If you like a character because of how they look, that's all that matters. Go ahead and get her. So if you like her pigtails, if you like the way she looks, if you like the jiggle, by all means, go ahead and get her. But this is more for those people that are trying to min-max and get the most out of their resources. So what makes Zhezhi so good? Let's go over to her kit and I'll break it down. First off, obviously, we have her outro skill, which buffs incoming Resonator Glacio damage by 20%, and Resonance skill damage is amplified by 25% for 14 seconds. So this character right here is going to have a lot of value, not only right now, but in the future when they drop even more Glacio characters. So that's one thing to point out. Even if right now she doesn't have the best options when it comes to team building, she will have even more options in the future. On top of that, when we look at her inherent skill Flourish, after outro skill is cast, restores 15% resonance energy to the incoming resonators, more ways to help out the incoming resonators, which is really damn good. Now, this resonance skill damage amplified is pretty damn good with a lot of characters, but currently it is best in slot with one of the best characters in the game, and that is none other than Zhezhi. She is going to be one of, if not Zhezhi's best in slot pairing. That is something that I do want to point out because it has its positives and it has not negatives, but I guess things that you might want to know. First off, Zhezhi is already absolutely broken, right? That's one thing we all know. She's a very strong character, and mine is not built as optimally as she could be, but she's already a very strong character. You don't even have to have her built appropriately, and she's already out here dealing insane amounts of damage, and Zhezhi is going to be her best pairing. With that said, do you need a character to make your Zhezhi stronger when she's already the strongest in the game and absolutely clearing everything? Not really. Nonetheless, she is going to make her deal more damage, so if you're someone that's trying to mid-max and deal even more damage, she is going to be very good in that scenario. She's also going to pair very well with a lot of other units in the game. A very interesting character is going to be Sanhua. She's going to be very good with her as well, and Sanhua is bae, so by all means, go ahead and get her. And I don't have Furry Boy Ling Yang, but by all means, he can pair perfectly with her as well. Now, there is another thing I want to touch up on, and that is her weapon. Her weapon is very interesting because of the simple fact that this crit damage right here, is very enticing. You look at this and you're like, ooh, that's going to make my character be absolutely OP. But the fact is that when it comes to her skill, the weapon skill, it's very specific to her kit. You can rock this with other characters and it could still be okay, but there are going to be other weapons that are going to be better for that specific scenario. Like, for example, you have String Master from Yin Lin that is incredibly good, and it's less restricted. This is a little bit more restricted to her particular kit. Now, another thing I want to point out about this character is that she's really good at doing coordinated attacks, once again being very good with Zhezhi. So those are all the positives, right? So should you summon for her? Hold up, wait a minute, there's more to talk about. While she is an incredibly fun character, she's very chill, she has a lot of value long term as more Glacial characters drop, and she does currently offer a lot of buffs, I personally feel that she is not an account changing character. Now, she is going to have a lot of value long term. As more characters drop, more Glacial units drop, she is going to offer a lot of value. Like, let's not even talk about the fact that she does have that resonance skill damage amplified, so other characters that deal resonance skill damage are going to take big bonuses from this. That's something else to point out. But as someone that has gotten her and is currently in the process of building her and getting her as strong as possible, I gotta be honest, I don't feel like she's account changing. Sure, if you're someone that has saved the resources and, you know, went from not having a fully built character to having a pretty solid build character and you're now able to pass tower, she's going to make a difference. And she's extremely fun. But if you skip out on her and you wait for Shorekeeper, or you want to wait and get Zhang Liao's weapon, I think you're going to be doing just fine as well. I think she is a character that is fun. She's a character that if you slot and work on her and put her up with your Zhezhi, you're going to be doing amazing work. Even as a solo carry, she's been doing wonderful for me. But I'm going to be honest, she is not going to be put into your account and give you the feeling that a character like Gion, a character like Zhezhi gave you, where you actually felt they changed everything. And I know they're pure DPSs comparing it to a sub DPS supporter, I get that, but I feel that she's just not there. She's currently a good character, great, but not account changing. If you're not sure, if you don't really want to get her, don't worry, you're not going to be missing out on much. There is going to be other characters, and in all honesty, the fact that we're getting a free Electro DPS makes me want to say just wait, get his weapon, and maybe wait until we get more information on Shorekeeper, because if Shorekeeper turns out to actually replace Verena, the best, strongest character in the game, the one that fits on every single team, that is going to be a must-have character. So that's going to be it. Once again, if you want to pull her, by all means, go ahead and pull her. If you like her looks, if you like what she does, if you find her gameplay fun, get her, because she does have all those pluses. And the only negative that I really have regarding this character is that she's just not account changing or broken, which is not really a negative because I don't expect every character to be broken or account changing. It's just the fact that she's a very chill character that you can slot into your roster, but if you don't have her, you ain't really going to be missing out on much. And that's going to be it for this video, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you think regarding Zhezhi? Is she busted? Is she a must-have? Is she an alright unit? Did she make a complete 180 turn on your account and change absolutely everything? Or is she still a character that you have no problem skipping? Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.